1 block or something outside of Wayne County. It's really incredible to be here with you all. Let me start by hitting something personal, getting something off my chest. I am furious this morning, upset this morning. Some of you may have seen this news. My constituent, Danny Fenster from Huntington Woods, was convicted this morning of 3 completely bogus charges. So in case any of you don't know, haven't heard about this, Danny Fenster is a journalist. He's 37. He grew up in Huntington Woods, Berkeley Bears, go Bears. That's my high school. He was taken into custody on May 24th at the airport in Yangon when he was trying to come home and surprise his parents. Hadn't seen him in a few years. He's been in prison there ever since. And the regime keeps calling him up on more and more charges, and he was convicted on the first 3 charges this morning. 11 years in prison he could do. And I just want you all to know, and I'm speaking for my sister Lisa here, the support from my colleagues in Congress has been amazing, the support from the State Department, our embassy there. I'm very mad, obviously, that this happened, but we are not going to give up, and we are going to get him out of there and get him home safely. So, also, I want to congratulate you all on getting back together, and this also is personal, and as a business person from before I came to Congress, this is bringing back memories of going before Don and, all your colleagues on the Macomb Commission, and Alicia, you all 3 of the leaders here were on the commissions of Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties when they joined my Lean and Green Michigan program, and it was a collaboration. It just symbolizes this. Alicia's in the lead. I'm going to tell you, they've done a lot of projects in the city of Detroit and around Wayne County. But they've cost $100 million of financing of clean energy finance projects to retrofit buildings throughout this state to make them energy efficient, water efficient. And it can only happen with county government. And it only made sense to do it as a statewide market. So it's a perfect example. That's from my old private sector days. But I'm really proud that they've continued going afterwards. So I can't tell you how important it is that you're all together. And also, let me speak as a 4th generation kid from Oakland County. My family's been going to the public schools in Oakland since the turn of the last century. My grandma Bess in Birmingham. She was born on Brown Street in her house there in 1899, I think. And, and having the honor of representing Southern Macomb County, and just how much I love and bringing those counties together. And when I meet with my school superintendents or the mayors and city managers and township supervisors, the best part of it is that it's Oakland and Macomb people coming together. And then I speak also as an unabashed pro-city person who knows that there is no health for Southeast Michigan without a thriving Detroit. And the region has not, frankly, always done a good job. In fact, we've done a terrible job at that, and just being honest with you all. And so we really need to change that, and all this leadership coming together is huge about getting that done. So our nation's infrastructure is crumbling. It's outdated. It weakens our economy. It hurts our families. It causes added costs and delays for American businesses in bringing their goods to market, and frankly, it makes us uncompetitive in the global economy. There's no family or business that would let their house or their infrastructure, their business, fall into disrepair the way we have as a nation, and think that the family can be healthy or the business can thrive. And that's why I am so pumped and excited about the Bipartisan Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act that passed late last Friday night, or was it early Saturday morning, Lisa? I'm not sure which, in the House, and that will be signed by President Biden I think on Monday. I think I might be there. I don't know, but I'm very excited about that. And I just want to get specific with you all and have you all think about, as you go through your day, like how you're going to need to collaborate on this. This bill that's now been passed provides the state of Michigan with $1.3 billion to put Michiganders to work replacing lead service lines and improving water infrastructure. That's just for the state of Michigan on water infrastructure. Really huge. Upgrading our power infrastructure with the largest single investment in clean energy transmission in American history. Building thousands of miles of new, resilient transmission lines to facilitate the expansion of renewable energy after all these historic outages we keep having here. It creates grants to support battery and battery component manufacturing facilities, retooling, retrofitting existing Michigan auto facilities. This is just huge. I drove my Chevy Bolt here. Thanks, Ford House, for having a place for me to charge it right out here. That was very cool. I'll be fully charged before I leave. But we need to stay the center of the global auto industry as it's an electric and autonomous industry, and this is going to help us hugely. We are investing $110 million over 5 years in good-paying jobs, building a nationwide network of EV charging infrastructure along highway corridors in the state, accelerating the adoption of Michigan-made EVs and addressing the climate crisis and supporting domestic manufacturing. That's $110 million for EV chargers in our state alone. It's just huge. And my idea for the EV Freedom Act, which is about installing EV chargers around the country, came from Robert Jackson, who is still at the state of Michigan and was there when I was at DLEG, and the research that Michigan universities did about how to get EV charging throughout our state. So you could enter at Benton Harbor or Sault Ste. Marie and drive anywhere throughout our whole state and never run out of juice, and that's what we have to do nationally. It includes comprehensive Buy American provisions so that all of the taxpayer-funded infrastructure that we're putting out there, that you all are going to figure out how to deploy, all the public works projects are built with American iron, steel, American manufactured products, and construction materials so that we revitalize our Michigan industrial base. The Build Back Better Act, which we will take up this coming week when we go back, is a once-in-a-generation action to lower everyday costs that burden working families. And together with the bipartisan infrastructure bill, these two bills, Build Back Better and the BIF that we just passed, are going to create an average of 2 million good-paying union jobs each year over the course of a decade. It's transformational for our country. And I want, in terms of you all and the collaboration that you all, between us, I want to put something out there for you that I haven't figured out, and I'd like your help. We've had some problems in our state between our legislature and our governor. When we as Congress send the state money, we think we're sending money for K-12, so just get it out there. We're sending money for roads, bridges, whatever it is. And we didn't anticipate that the legislature would hold up billions and billions of dollars for months, tussling with the governor over unrelated policy disputes. And I'm not happy about it, but I don't know how to fix it. Michigan is one of, I think, 2 states with the most prescriptive laws about, or in our Constitution, about how the legislature has to appropriate all monies that come to the state. But you all, you state legislators, you county commissioners, some of you have been both. I'm looking around this room, quite a few of you. I want your help to figure out, is there a way that we can appropriate money for you that avoids some of those problems? In any event, we have already in the bipartisan infrastructure bill sent you more money to rebuild our crumbling infrastructure than at any time since the Eisenhower administration. It's about time we did it. God bless you all in figuring out the most efficient and collaborative ways to deploy it. And it's going to be transformative for all of our people throughout these 3